Hey guys, my name is Adrian and today I'm about to show you how I create the system for real estate agency just to have automated follow-up systems inside the automation I built in n8n, how I connected this to the CRM, and the goal of this automation was to create the replies on their messages, on their emails. So let's go and I will show you everything step by step. So in the beginning, let's start with Follow-Up Boss CRM. So here we are inside, and what we have to do here. First of all, we need to create the API key. We need to create API key just to get access to all the endpoints, like different endpoints, like to basically like get the email, get more information about the leads and stuff like this. So this is crucial. And then we are heading to email template, where we are basically setting the copy of the email. Like here are some examples. And after having the copy inside the CRM, like what kind of emails we want to send to these customers, we are heading to action plan. And inside action plan, we are simply setting up the campaign and how it should act. Like the goal of this automation, this campaign, was to send the first email immediately, and then in different days and with different, like, because some of them are social proof, some of them are value, some of them are objection handling. So it all depends on the copy you want to send to your clients. And the most important part for this one was to automatically pause this action plan when the lead responds, because like client wanted to classify, change the status of the lead, and if someone is really interested in like any kind of real estate that this agency had, they wanted to do it by themselves, like without using any automation tool. So yeah, and here we are inside n8n, because like I already showed you the follow-up sequence I built. Like I believe it's pretty simple to do it. Like basically whenever we want to add the new step, we have here option. We are setting up how many days should pass since the previous step, and we have a lot of actions that we can choose basically. So yes, and here we are inside n8n, and I will show you how I built this automation, because we are working on the webhooks. Like we are specifically working in this case scenario on the email created webhook. And then we are getting the email, we are getting information about the leads, and the first AI agent is basically classifying the reply. If someone is interested, if someone is like, if someone wants to book the meeting with the agent, we instantly send the message to the agent itself via Slack. We are updating the CRM, and basically like from this point automation is not running at all, because like someone, like real human, is taking care of this client. But if someone is just interested or someone has more questions, we have reply agent that will create the reply message to them, and this message will be sent automatically to them by email, and also we will get notification inside the CRM. And the other cases, like if someone is not interested, or someone is like a spam or whatever, then we are simply just change his status inside the CRM, and this is how it works. But how we should connect this with our CRM? So simply we are like Follow-Up Boss is working on basic auth token. So just to connect this one, we simply has to put anything inside the use, like different things inside the user and different things inside the password. And that's why we really need to work on the API documentation. And this one is clear example, because like as I showed you till this point, like we are not setting up webhooks inside the CRM itself. To set up the webhooks, we basically have to fulfill the form from Follow-Up Boss, and after fulfilling all these forms, we'll get email from them just to get the information like X system and X system key. And these parameters allow us to set up webhooks. And these are the events we can create webhooks for. So in my case, it was the email created. No, sorry, email. It was yeah, it was email updated, honestly. And at the same time, we because like to get the webhook and to set up the webhook, we have a little bit different route. That's why we need this X system notification. Oh, and as you can see, I told you like it was email created, in fact. So yeah, but just to set up the webhooks, we need like uh, completely different like automation, like or request. We should send the request. So I will show you here right now how I did it. Because simply what we need, we have to just copy the curl here. We are going to our n8n environment. We are pasting everything, and from this point we have to add the value like X system. We have to put the X system key, and then what is important in this part, we have to choose on which event this should like be created, which event this webhook will look for, and how to connect this webhook with, how to basically put this webhook that you can see inside my n8n environment. I'm simply going to production, I'm copying this one, this URL, and I have to put this URL here. And if you will put proper X system and X system key, you will be able to create the webhook itself, and it will be up and running. But what was also important in this case, the client really wanted to make sure that the infrastructure will run smoothly, and in case something will go down, like any API connection or whatever, he will be notified. So that's why in this case I built also error handler, especially for the reply manager. So this is directly made for this automation, and the goal of this error handler was just to check and send the message to the team on Slack, just to make sure something is not working properly. Like if we have any problem with data, if we have problem with Claude, like let's say Claude is not working, or like your balance is zero in Claude, then basically we will get notified. And yeah, as you can see, this is how it works. And this project clearly is showing that we as a AI automation guys, we shouldn't be worried about like checking the documentation, the API documentation, because everything is inside. But what is my observation, especially with this one, because as you can see, they have a lot of endpoints, different endpoints. I can advise to use the Claude, but at the same time ask every time for links to the sources and check the source by yourself, because like AI is still growing and still developing, and sometimes it can like add you just more work, because like it will not be as specific as it should be. So in these cases you should for sure double down and check everything by yourself. Yeah, so as you can see, I just showed you a simple way how to connect the CRM, which is almost perfect, with n8n environment, and just to create custom solutions whenever you need something. So don't be scared of API documentation. It can be done. It can be done for sure. And it doesn't matter if that's a Follow-Up Boss, which is like CRM mostly directed to real estate agents, or you are using Go High Level. Everything can be done, and it's pretty the same, similar, I would say. But also like having something like I just showed you, the reply manager, where when your clients are receiving the messages almost instantly, like it is clearly benefit for your business, because the studies even showed that clients are much more happy to buy from you if they will get response within 5 minutes. So as you know, like it's pretty important just to send some messages to your clients and even inform them that you will come back to them, or if you will just send some additional information to them in the meantime. So if that sounds interesting to you, don't forget to give me a like. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.